Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
With over 40 years of experience, Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian provides sumptuous home-cooked food served by a friendly professional staff to make your next event worry-free. Ask about their grazing tables and 3-tiered cheeseball cakes. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order, and be sure to check out their Facebook page for weekly Sunday takeout specials. Mention High Top Sports Network when you book your next event to receive a special 10% discount.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
With over 40 years of experience, Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian provides sumptuous home-cooked food served by a friendly professional staff to make your next event worry-free. Ask about their grazing tables and 3-tiered cheeseball cakes. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order, and be sure to check out their Facebook page for weekly Sunday takeout specials. Mention High Top Sports Network when you book your next event to receive a special 10% discount.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Ryan Bowser in Ford City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our meat crew has our meat cage standing tall. Every day we cut fresh, every single day. We have great quality, we have great prices. You don't want to miss out, so make sure you come down and check us out. And also, look for our Facebook page, #SaveOnMeat. We have a ton of great giveaways every week involving meat. You're not going to want to miss that either. We also have chef-prepared, chef-Paul prepared sushi, every day fresh, and Sushi Wednesdays, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing on our Facebook page, Sushi Madness shirt. Thanks for all the support out there, everyone. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today. Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Ryan Bowser in Ford City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our meat crew has our meat cage standing tall. Every day we cut fresh, every single day. We have great quality, we have great prices. You don't want to miss out, so make sure you come down and check us out. And also, look for our Facebook page, #SaveOnMeat. We have a ton of great giveaways every week involving meat. You're not going to want to miss that either. We also have chef-prepared, Chef-Paul prepared sushi, every day fresh, and Sushi Wednesdays, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing on our Facebook page, Sushi Madness shirt. Thanks for all the support out there, everyone. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
With over 40 years of experience, Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian provides sumptuous home-cooked food served by a friendly professional staff to make your next event worry-free. Ask about their grazing tables and 3-tiered cheeseball cakes. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order, and be sure to check out their Facebook page for weekly Sunday takeout specials. Mention High Top Sports Network when you book your next event to receive a special 10% discount.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to High Top Sports Network. I'm Jake DeLuca, bringing you some boys volleyball action. WPIAL Class 3A boys volleyball in specific as the Penn Hills Indians take the court to take on the Armstrong Riverhawks. Both of these teams a bit green behind the ears. Talked to Armstrong head coach Greg Hedgelin before the game, and he thought that both of these teams on the up and up, and so pretty equally matched as well. So it should be a tight contest. If you caught any of the JV game, you saw that go to 3 sets, and it took some extra points post 15 on the third set. Right now, we're going to pause real quick for the national anthem, and then it'll be game time. So stay put. And with the national anthem done here, it's just moments away from the opening serve here at Armstrong Junior Senior High School. But for now, it'll be the announcement of the starting lineup, starting with the Penn Hills Indians. And those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Ryan Bowser State Farm Agency. Like a good neighbor, Ryan Bowser is there. And now just moments before the opening serve here. Like I said earlier, the JV game came down to a dramatic finish. Both of these teams now head out onto the hardwood looking for that elusive win. The last time me and Josh Schreckengost were out here, we saw Armstrong fall in 3 straight sets to the Plum Mustangs. So the Hawks looking for different outcome here on their home court. Coach Greg Hedgeland talking to his team moments before we get this one started here on this Ryan Bowser State Farm Agency game night on High Top Sports Network. And now as the Riverhawks head out onto the court, we will get this underway. Starting with the ball will be Armstrong, and opening up with the serve will be Carter Kioski. Kioski sends that one over. Received there by Tamo Nochi, and then sent over. Free ball there. Dug out by Feliciano, and then set up there for Buhite. Dug out by Penn Hills, but that ball ricocheting off the arms of the Indians player there out of bounds. So Armstrong striking first in this contest. Kioski with another serve. That one skimming the net. Dug out. Great job that time by Luke Houlihan. Houlihan will send it over. Set up there by Dylan Toy. Trying to dig it out there was Buhite, but unable to do so. And so back to a tie game. Penn Hills will now serve the ball for the first time in this one. Back at the service line will be freshman middle hitter Kelsey Hundley. Hundley with the serve. Dug out there by Kioski. Toy sets it up, and the hit that time by Rosenberger. Received by Penn Hills, and that one skirts inside the boundaries there. So Penn Hills with back-to-back points here as Hundley heads back to the service line. Hundley serve on the way. Toy sets it up, and Buhite gets that one blocked back at him. They're going to say that one bounces out of bounds off the deflection in front of the net by Shamar Chase and company. So Armstrong ties this one back up, and at the service line now will be Dylan Toy. Checking in for Jonathan Yancy is Jackson Claypool on the Armstrong side of things. Toy with a jump serve, that one into the netting. So Penn Hills gets the ball right back. Back and forth through the first 5 points of this match. Heading to the service line now will be Shamar Johnson. Johnson sends that one over. Kioski keeps it. Sent over. Houlihan sets it up and then sent over there by Tamo Nochi. That one finds its way to the ground. Unable to dig that one out in the vicinity was Nathan Rosenberger. So Penn Hills now with a 2-point lead. Johnson back at the service line for the visiting Indians. Service up and across. Dug out there by Buhite. Now Kioski with the free ball over the net. Picked up that time by Depew and then sent over by Johnson. Spike attempt there by Rosenberger. Dug out. That one just trickles over the net. Bounced up by Kioski and then sent over by Feliciano. A carry there, so Armstrong will get the point and draw back to within one. Heading to the service line will be Camden Buhite. Buhite sends that over. Received by the Indians. Set up there, and what a kill that time by Joseph Mitlow. Mitlow getting up and then spiking that ball down. A big point in emphatic fashion. And now it'll be Alan Tamanochi heading to the service line. Tamanochi sends it over. Buhite with the free ball. Johnson over to Houlihan. Served over, and that one sneaking its way in. Buhite and Kioski looked at that, thought it was going to go out of bounds, but that one sneaks in there. So the Indians open up a 3-point lead. Alan Tamanochi back at the line. for the Indians. He'll send that one over, dug out there by Kioski. Toy sets that one up, and Feliciano tries to find pay dirt, but unable to get it over the net, so Penn Hills continues their run here. Tamo Nochi back at the service line. He sends it over. Kioski receives it. Toy sets that one up. Ranging back to get that one there was Rosenberger. And Armstrong able to get the point there on Rosenberger's kill. Captain Josh Hiles to the service line now. He gets it over. That one received there by Logan Depew, and then just tapped over there by Mitlow. Feliciano gets that one returned back to him. Buhite, second hit, third one, that one's over. And Armstrong with the point on the little blooper there by Michael Wagaman. Just dropped that one right in, and the Indians unable to play it. Hiles back at the service line, gets that one over. Set up there, and then spiked down by Mitlow. Mitlow showing off the athleticism here in the first set. He's had a couple of those kills where he just got up there, seemed to hang in the air for a couple extra minutes, and then just kind of picked his spot. Great job there by Joseph Mitlow. Mitlow's serve goes over the net. Feliciano receives it, gets it over to Toy, and then that one spiked right into the defense that time by Michael Wagaman. So Armstrong pulls back to within two. Quick substitution coming on the floor for Armstrong is Jonathan Yancy, and he will head straight to the service line, subbing in there for Jackson Claypool. Yancy with the serve. Dug out there by a pair of Indians. Sent over the net that time by Depew. Toy setting up his man there once again. It's Wagaman, and the Indians unable to control that ball, so Armstrong with another point here. It'll go back to Jonathan Yancy at the service line. And he'll prepare to serve. Yancy gets it over, received there by Depew. Set up there by Tamo Nochi, and that one sneaks its way in there. So the Indians keeping that lead here, keeping Armstrong at arm's length, if you will. But actually, that will not go to Penn Hills, rather. It'll go to Armstrong, so take back what I said there. Armstrong tying this one up at the service line. Once again, it'll be Jonathan Yancy. Yancy with a little hop serve there. Tamo Nochi gets it over to Houlihan. Houlihan with the set. Depew with the kill attempt there, and then Buhite sets up Feliciano, gets that one over. Houlihan with the set. Dug out there by Yancy. Set up by Toy, and then sent by Feliciano. Taken at the back row there by Mitlow, and unable to chase it down there was Johnson and Tamo Nochi. So Armstrong now pulling ahead here. Jonathan Yancy getting it done here from the service line. He's back at it again. Little hop serve received there by Tamo Nochi. And the spike that time by Depew goes right through the fingers of one Carter Kioski, and that will be a point, and that will tie it back up here as the Indians get the ball, and at the service line it'll be their setter, Luke Houlihan. Houlihan gets that one across, dug out there by Kioski. Feliciano saves it, but just a little miscommunication there on the side of Armstrong. Gets Penn Hills another point and the lead back. Houlihan back at the service line. Sends that one over. Kioski digs that one out, but that one looked like it hit off the side of his forearm there. Unable to chase it down there was Dylan Toy, so another point on the board here for the visitors. Luke Houlihan to serve. Kioski digs that one out. Toy sets it. Up is Feliciano. That one hit a fingertip at the net front, and it'll bounce into the net and get Armstrong back to within one. Heading to the service line now will be Sean Feliciano, another one of the captains on this team. Feliciano at the service line. And a timeout really quickly called by the visiting Indians here. So while we have a second, I want to take time to thank some of our sponsors, starting here with Battery Warehouse Plus. Spring is here, and Battery Warehouse Plus is ready to power you and your family through any outdoor activity, work, or play. Whether you're in need of commercial, heavy-duty, industrial, or farm, Battery Warehouse Plus carries a complete supply of power sources so that you can get the job done right. Battery Warehouse Plus also stocks motorcycle, ATV, UTV, and boat batteries so that you can enjoy all the outdoors has to offer. Best of all, they'll never sell you a new battery until they test the old one first. Check out Battery Warehouse Plus in Katanning at 13613 State Route 422, or visit their Butler location at 469 West Cunningham Street. Battery Warehouse Plus, your one-stop battery shop. And now, back to the court here, a one-point game in favor of the visiting Indians. With the ball, though, will be Sean Feliciano and the Armstrong Riverhawks. Both teams ready. Feliciano prepares to send this one over. That one received by Johnson, put up by Houlihan, and then the kill attempt there by Depew. Dug out there by Feliciano, set up for Buhite. He skims the top of the net and gets that one in, just out of reach of the diving Joseph Mitlow. So Armstrong tying this one back up. You know, I mentioned I talked to Armstrong head coach Greg Hedgeland before this game started, and he said he expected a back and forth between these two teams. He said he thought that they were both at pretty equal skills, and, you know, we're seeing that displayed right away here in the first set. Toy with the bump, and Kioski sends the free ball over. Depew gets that over to Houlihan, setting up Johnson. Johnson gets that one over. Feliciano has that one deflect off his fingertips. Trying to save it there was Yancy, but unable to get it over the net was Armstrong. So back and forth we go. Penn Hills pulling ahead once more. A number of lead changes here through the first set. Jump serve there by Logan Depew. Picked up by Yancy, set by Toy, and then a kill attempt there by Wagaman. Houlihan trying to send that one over. Chasing after the ball there was Alan Tamanouchi, but unable to get there in time as the ball goes into the net, and Armstrong records another point. At the service line will be Carter Kioski. Kioski has that one fly into the net, so back in front again the Indians are. Now to the service line, it'll be Braden Mallory, the junior middle hitter here for the Indians. Sends that one across. Kioski digs that one out. Toy with the quick little dump in. Ties this one back up. You know, he kind of snuck that one in there. Hasn't really done that through the course of this first set, but, you know, keeps the defense on their toes. And a great job there by Toy, the setter here for Armstrong. Toy slaps that one across from the service line. Houlihan set up there. And that one deflects off an Armstrong player. A lot of power on that kill attempt there, that kill rather, from Alan Tamanouchi. So pulling ahead again, Penn Hills. Chasing after that one and preparing to serve is Shamar Johnson. Lets that one go wisely, does Carter Kioski, and that'll tie us back up here at 14 apiece. At the service line, Camden Buhite prepares to take his strike. Sends that one across, received there by Mallory. And they're going to call a violation there, double hit out there on the Indians, so Armstrong pulls ahead. Like I said, a lot of lead changes here in the first set. Buhite with the serve. That one was close. The line judge arguing that he thought it was in. That one was right on the line. But they're going to award the point here to Penn Hills, so we tie it back up. Line judge continuing to kind of plead his case there, but it'll be Alan Tamanouchi at the line. Slaps that one into the net. The pendulum continues to swing here. Quick substitution on here for Armstrong. Checking in is Hiles. He comes on for the libero Kioski. Hiles with the serve. Houlihan sets up Depew. Depew gets that one through the front line's hands, and that one will score another point here for Penn Hills. Another tie. Back and forth. Set to serve, Joseph Mitlow for Penn Hills. Gets that one across. Feliciano digs that one out, but right in front at the net, Braden Mallory slams that one down onto the court, giving Penn Hills the lead. Mitlow sends that across. Feliciano. Toy setting up Wagaman there, dug out by the Indians. Sent across there, and that one out of bounds, but they rule off a deflection, so Penn Hills open this one up to a 2-point lead here. Largest lead in this one, if I'm not mistaken, has been 3. View height over to Toy. And sending that one in is the sophomore Jackson Claypool. Back to a 1-point game. Back at the service line, it'll be Jonathan Yancy, Armstrong's defensive specialist. Yancy with a little hop serve, gets it over to Depew. And so another violation there gives Armstrong another point and the tie. Yancy at the service line. Yancy sends that over, received by Depew, set up there by Houlihan, back to Depew. Kioski digs that one out. Toy setting up Wagaman. Wagaman sends it over. Tamo Nochi gets a hand there. The rally continues. Yancy bumps it. Set there by Toy. Feliciano tries to get the kill, but sends it a little too far just outside that orange line. So, once again, the Indians pull ahead by 1. Back to serve now. It'll be number 6, Luke Houlihan. Houlihan gets that one across. Kioski digs it out. Toy up to Wagaman. Dug out there by Mitlow. And then able to find it. That time was Wagaman. But they're going to say he went into the net there, so not so fast on the scoreboard there. 20-18, Penn Hills leads. Houlihan back at the service line. Gets that one across. Great dig there by Kioski. And a nice little tip in there by Wagaman to get the point and bring Armstrong back to within 1. Heads up play there by Wagaman just to dump that ball down. And now it'll be Feliciano at the service line here for Armstrong, the senior captain. Sends that one over. Free ball there, but unable to dig it out there was Hiles. Kind of came in at an awkward angle. But it will bring the Indians back with a 2-point lead. Depew hits that one over, but that's going to be a service error there. He was across the line, I believe. So Armstrong picks up a point, back to within 1. Carter Kioski set to serve here. The official explaining to the players and the coaching staff for Penn Hills the decision. And, well, maybe I'm just a little too far ahead of myself. Armstrong did not get a point there. Instead, it will be Houlihan, or Depew rather, serving again. He sails that one long, so maybe a little bit of foresight putting a point on the scoreboard there for Armstrong, but they get it there. And as I said before, Carter Kioski will be the one to serve it here for Armstrong. Little friendly fire there as that one was dug out by Depew, and it looked like Shamar Johnson went to get the second hit on the ball, but ran into Depew there. So that'll call for a timeout here. And while we have a second, I want to thank some folks that help us keep the lights on here at High Top Sports Network. I want to thank Shop and Save, the Franklin Village Shop and Save, that is. The weather is warming up, and you know what that means. It's time to grill it. Stop into Shop and Save, or the Franklin Village Shop and Save and Fuel Center, and grab all your grilling essentials. Right now, boneless, skinless chicken breast or thighs are buy one, get one free, and the same goes for boneless center-cut pork loin chops. And 15-ounce packages of ballpark meat franks. Both buy one, get one free. A value of 75% lean ground beef is just $1.99 per pound. And don't forget to stock up on drinks with 3 2-liter Pepsi products at just $5 and 8 packs of 20-ounce Gatorade bottles, 2 for just $11. Always save on gas with fuel perks. Come on into the Franklin Village Shop and Save and Fuel Center today. Heading back out onto the court, both teams are, and Carter Kioski will get us back to business here from the service line. All knotted up here at 21. Kioski sends that one across. Taken in there by Johnson. Kioski digs it. Toy. Little joust there in front of the net. Toy sets it up. Buhite just dumps that in. Great dig by Houlihan. Buhite back at it again. Another great dig, but that one travels out of bounds. Mitlow was there, but just couldn't keep it in bounds as that one brings the Riverhawks back in front. They haven't led throughout much of this first set, but Armstrong here leading late. Kioski sends that one across. Looked like it was going to go far, but they decide to play it. Toy sets that one up. Yancy sails that one, and that one will travel the distance to the back wall there. Make us tied up again at 22. Heading to the service line, it's going to be junior middle hitter Braden Mallory. Mallory gets that across, dug out there by Feliciano. Hit on by Toy, and Feliciano sends it over. Holding an arm out there, I think he might have got a piece of it, was Logan Depew. Either way, it results in a point for Armstrong. It might have just snuck in there, or I think the more likely scenario was that it deflected off Depew just a little bit. Set to serve here will be Dylan Toy for Armstrong. Toy gets it over. Hit up there by, looked like Houlihan tried to set up Tim Onochi, but just a little miscommunication there, and now it's set point as Armstrong leads at 24-22. Dylan Toy to serve. Houlihan sets it up. Tamanochi going for the kill into the net. So they'll say Armstrong went into the net, that is. That'll give the Indians the ball here. Set point still for Armstrong, but if the Indians can get a point here, they can push it to 26. Of course, in volleyball, you got to win by 2 points. No single point victories in the sport. Oh, what a tip there. He wanted it all, but just grazing off the fingertips that time of Logan Depew. And now we have another tie game, 24 all, and a timeout taken down on the court. So you guys should know the drill by this time. Got to thank some folks here. I want to thank Steffi's Country Catering. With over 40 years of experience, Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian provides sumptuous home cooking food served by a friendly professional staff to make your next event worry-free. Ask about their grazing tables and 3-tier cheese ball cakes. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order. And be sure to check out their Facebook page for weekly Sunday takeout specials. Mention High Top Sports Network to receive a special 10% discount when you book your next event. Yeah, Steffi's Country Catering, you know, they have great food. Got to sample some of it. I love what they do with their stuffed chicken, and you know, just really everything you get from Steffi's Country Catering is good to go. Their 3-tier cheese ball cake is just phenomenal. So make sure, you know, the next time you're looking for some catering, or maybe you're just having a lazy Sunday and want to have a couple of people over, mention High Top Sports Network. Next time you go to Steffi's Country Catering for 10% off. Back to the action here, knotted up at 24 apiece. That one soars out of bounds, so now back to set point here. Armstrong gets the ball. That's served that time by Shamar Johnson, just sailed out of bounds on the far side. Camden Buhite will serve this one, and tit for tat, these teams go. Allen Tamanochi sends that over. Kioski digs it out. Toy sets it. And that one hit into the net. So now set point for the Indians. Toy looking to set up Nathan Rosenberger there, but just missed time to jump, it looked like. Alan Tamonocci sends it over, dug out by Kioski, sent over there, and that will be it. So the first set taken here by the Indians in dramatic fashion. You know, Coach Hedgeland said it was going to be back and forth. These two teams pretty equally matched. You saw it there in the first set, and I would not expect anything to change here moving forward. But Penn Hills, 27-25 over Armstrong here in the first set. While we have a little break here, I'm going to throw it over to commercial and thank some more folks. So make sure you guys keep it locked on here to High Top Sports Network, however you're watching, on Facebook, Twitter, on the website. Of course, we always recommend the website, hightopsportsnetwork.com, to get the best quality, 1080p. But for the time being, I'm going to take a quick break, so stay tuned. I'm Jake DeLuca. We'll be right back.
Life doesn't. Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
Our meat crew has our meat cage standing tall. Every day we cut fresh, every single day. We have great quality, we have great prices. You don't want to miss out, so make sure you come down and check us out. And also, look for our Facebook page, #SaveOnMeat. We have a ton of great giveaways every week involving meat. You're not going to want to miss that either. We also have chef-prepared, chef-Paul prepared sushi, everyday fresh, and Sushi Wednesdays, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing on our Facebook page, Sushi Madness shirt. Thanks for all the support out there, everyone. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Ryan Bowser in Ford City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back, everyone, to High Top Sports Network. I'm Jake DeLuca, joining you here from Armstrong Junior Senior High School. Penn Hills took the first set 27-25 over the Riverhawks. They lead it 1-0 here, heading into the second set. And it will be the visitors starting with the ball here to get us going. Set the serve will be senior outside hitter Logan Depew. The officials have a little meeting there, but they get everything talked out, so we'll get ready for Depew to send this one over. Electronic whistle says we're ready to start. Dug out there by Yancy. Buhite keeps it in. Back to Kioski. He sends it over. That one sailing out of bounds, so Penn Hills picks up the first point. Depew can't get that one over on the little jump serve, so Armstrong knots it back up one apiece. Carter Kioski at the line. Subbing in here for Armstrong is Nathan Rosenberger coming in for Michael Wagaman. Kioski finds the net, so like I said, these teams mirroring each other in a lot of ways throughout this game so far. You saw it right there with a bad serve by the Indians, and then a returned. Armstrong suffered the same fate At the line now, Braden Mallory gets that over. Kioski to Toy. Off to Rosenberger, dug out there by the Indians. Johnson sends it over. Feliciano over to Toy. Across the net there, over to Buhite. Beautiful dig there by Houlihan. Kioski sends it back over off the fingertips in front of the net that time. Off the fingertips of Joseph Mitlow. Kind of sent it at an odd angle. The Indians unable to recover, so Armstrong picking up another point here. At the service line, it will be Dylan Toy. Hits that one over. Houlihan down on one knee, setting up a Tamonouchi for the big-time kill. I have a feeling this night's going to be, these sets are going to be like a pendulum back and forth. We've seen it already. It continues here. Buhite sends it over. Picked up there by Depew. Houlihan setting up Tamonouchi. Trying to dig it out there was Buhite, but unable to do so. And so, once again, the Indians pick up the point. Shamar Johnson sends that over. That one will sail past the out-of-bound marker, bringing Armstrong back to within one. At the service line will be Buhite. Can't get that one over the net, so service errors are becoming kind of a trend here in the second set. Back now to send it over is Alan Tamonouchi. Kioski digs that one out. Toy. Feliciano gets it to deflect off the front row, and Armstrong will pick up the point. Hiles at the service line sends that over. Houlihan trying to set up Mitlow there. He does so, and they get another point here. They say off a deflection, so Indians once again picking up another one, extending their lead to 2 points. At the service line, it'll be Joseph Mitlow. Mitlow gets it over. Received there by Buhite, set up by Toy. Hit on by Claypool. Toy setting up Feliciano. That one spinning off the net. And Armstrong getting the point off the bounce, off the netting. The way that thing spun off the net looked like a slider. Yancy sends that over. Received there by Johnson. Set up by Houlihan. Dug out by Yancy. Kioski bumps it up. Third hit, Feliciano sends it over to Johnson. Houlihan. Buhite diving for it, but he could not stop Logan Depew's kill there. Another point on the board here for the Indians. Set to serve now will be Luke Houlihan. Houlihan smacks that over, received by Yancy, tipped up there by Toy over to Wagaman, who gets it over. Toy sets up Feliciano. That one sounded like it hit off the fingertip of Feliciano. Unable to get all that one. Gives the Indians another point and a 3-point lead. Houlihan to serve. Short again. And it'll be the captain, Sean Feliciano, at the service line. Feliciano whacks that over. Shamar Johnson trying to play that one, but I think they're going to get him with a double hit. Indeed, that is the verdict. Feliciano, that one going into the netting. The Indians pulling ahead by 2 once more. To the service line now will be Logan Depew. Depew with a little hop serve into the net. I mentioned it earlier, but continuing the trend is these serves into the netting. Not one that you want to keep up, that's for sure, as a rogue water bottle heads out onto the court, but is quickly ushered away to the sideline. Kioski into the net. And a timeout taken there by Armstrong head coach Greg Hedgeland. So while we have a second, I want to thank a few more people like Phoenix Physical Therapy in Katanning and Rural Valley. Life's all about motion, so orthopedic injuries are just, well, they're just a part of life. Phoenix Physical Therapy in Rural Valley and Katanning will help you recover, recharge, and rise to a new height after an injury by creating a program focused on you. Your life should be pain-free and filled with activities that you love, and with Phoenix, you can get there. Schedule 24/7 online at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com or call today to make your appointment. I also want to thank the social media sponsor of High Top Sports Network, TGIF Solutions. They're the home of Shellhammer Atwood Agency, the Brad Johnson Agency, the Bodie Agency, and McMahon Brothers Insurance, and they can assist you and your loved ones with any insurance need, big or small. TGIF Solutions specializes in all types of insurance, from auto, home, family, business, farm, and commercial. Visit tgif.solutions. TGIF Solutions Insurance that's right for you now and in the future. Back to action out on the court. Great dig there by Feliciano, but they're unable to capitalize on his efforts. So the Indians pull ahead by 3 once more, up 11-8. The largest they've led all game has been 3. Kioski, that one gets away from him, so make it 4 now, the largest lead. Kioski trying to send that one over, but a little friendly fire as he finds the back of Dylan Toy's calf. Braden Mallory to serve, gets that one across. Yancy and Feliciano meeting there and then just hit into the net by Rosenberger. Braden Mallory serve, but that one goes into the net, so Armstrong picking up another point. I feel like a majority of the Riverhawks points this set have been due to service errors from the Indians, although the same could be said about the visiting Penn Hills team here. Toy set to serve, gets that one over the net. Houlihan sets that one. Johnson gets it across. Feliciano extends the arm. Toy keeps it alive, and then Feliciano sends it over for a free ball. That one off the fingertip of Buhite, or maybe also in the vicinity there was Rosenberger, but either way, they're unable to get it across, and that will be another point here for the Indians. Quick substitution coming into the game here for the first time is freshman setter / outside hitter Mark Pate. Pate sends it over. Kioski gets there. Toy sets that up, and into the net that time goes Jackson Claypool, so the Indians with another point. Pate to serve again. Kioski receives. Toy sets. Claypool gets it over. Toy sets it. And that one out of bounds on the kill attempt there from Nathan Rosenberger. A 7-point lead here now for the Indians as they start to open this one up a bit. Well, they still have 15-10 on the board here. Not sure what the call was, but it will be, oh, it's 15-10, so they, not sure what the infraction was there, but Armstrong ends up with the ball and Buhite serves. Houlihan setting up to Marnochi. Kioski extends the arm, digging that one out. Buhite gets it over and then tangling up in front of the net that time were the Indians, and so Armstrong brings it back to within 4 as Buhite heads back to the service line. Buhite was the captain of the boys soccer team here at Armstrong and a heck of an athlete, as Coach Greg Hedgeland and I were talking about before the game. This is just his first year playing organized volleyball here at the high school level. So, you know, his athleticism just kind of transcending sport to sport. Armstrong picking up another point, so they're starting to make a little comeback here, down just 3. Buhite back at the service line. Houlihan setting up to Marnochi. Claypool sends it over, dug out there by Johnson, set up by Houlihan. Tamarnochi gets it across, and they pick up another point, opening that lead back up to 4. Tamarnochi at the service line here for the Indians. That one skimming the top of the net. Feliciano able to dig that one out over to Toy, and then Feliciano gets it across. Hit over. Kioski bumps that one up. Feliciano sends it across, but just a little too much mustard on that hot dog as that one sails out of bounds. Tamarnochi, rather, at the service line once again here for the visiting Penn Hills team. Kioski digs that one out. Toy sets that one up there for Rosenberger, who gets it across, and then a big-time kill averted there by Kioski. Getting a hand on it there and setting it over is Mitlow. And what a kill that time by Nathan Rosenberger. A timely kill. Cuts the lead to 4. Kioski heads to the bench. Coming in is Michael Wagaman, and heading to the service line will be the captain, Josh Hiles. That one looked like it hit off just underneath the wrist on the forearm there, Hiles, as that one doesn't quite get to the net. Service woes continuing to plague this Armstrong team here tonight. Joseph Mitlow at the service line here for the Indians. Gets that across. Buhite to Toy. Over to Feliciano. Blocked in front. Feliciano gets an arm on it and sends it over. And that one will not be able to go over the net, as Braden Mallory was just trying to drop that one in between the net and the front row there of Armstrong. Unable to do so. So it'll be the Riverhawks picking up a point. At the service line, Jonathan Yancy. Yancy gets that one across, picked up there by Depew. Sent over by Depew, dug out there by Buhite. And looking for the kill there was Michael Wagaman, but that ball finds its way into the netting, and it will give Penn Hills the ball. Heading to the service line will be Luke Houlihan. Dancing with the sideline there was Jonathan Yancy as that ball travels out of bounds. Feliciano will head to the service line. Feliciano gets that one over. Tamarnochi sends it up. And then with the kill there, going up for it, number 15, Logan Depew. 5-point lead now opened up here for this Indians team. It'll be the aforementioned Logan Depew at the service line here for the visitors. Jump serve, gets that one across, ducking under it, Jonathan Yancy. Point for Armstrong. Yancy dancing with the sideline before. Now he has to kind of play a little dodgeball out there, ducking underneath that serve, letting it go out of bounds. And that one hit off the arm of Depew, also traveling out of bounds. So Armstrong keeping it close here, down by 3. Carter Kioski at the service line gets that across, dug out there by Shamar Johnson. What a dig there by Kioski. They're going to say it hit the floor, I believe, but what effort there by Kioski on a kill there by Alan Tamarnochi. That was just screaming off his hand. Despite the effort, the Indians will get the point here, and now opening up a 4-point lead. Buhite trying to get that one over, but it hits into the net. So Penn Hills pulling away a little bit towards the end of this second set. Braden Mallory at the service line here for Penn Hills. Gets that across, taken in there by Feliciano. Buhite. Houlihan bumps that up, and that's pushed over there and finds its way inbounds. Heads up play there by the senior outside hitter, Shamar Johnson. They're 2 points away from taking a 2-0 set advantage in this one. Mallory sends that one over. And into the net by Armstrong. So these self-inflicted wounds continue to hinder the Riverhawks' comeback attempts here. Now set point. Braden Mallory can get it done here with this serve. Sends that one over. Received there by Feliciano. Set up by Toy. Dumped over by Rosenberger. Rosenberger with a big-time kill at just the right time. Armstrong needed that one. Checking in now will be Jackson Claypool coming in here for Jonathan Yancy. We'll see who will head to the service line here as the line judge rolls that ball over. Taking the serve will be Dylan Toy. Crucial serve here. Houlihan setting up. Tamanouchi, and that one bounces to the floor, and it will be the Indians taking the second set in a bit more decisive fashion than the first. The first set ended 27-25, and this one a little bit more wiggle room for the visiting Penn Hills team, 25-18 win. Well, while we have a few minutes, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. So in the meantime, make sure you keep it locked on to High Top Sports Network. Check us out at hightopsportsnetwork.com. Follow us on Facebook. Just search for High Top Sports. We'll pop right up. Same thing for Twitter and YouTube. Just search for High Top Sports and you'll find us. You'll see the shoe right there, and that's how you'll know it's us. So, while we have time, like I said, I'm going to take a quick break, but make sure you don't go anywhere. The third set coming up here after the break. I'm Jake DeLuca. You're listening to HTSN. We'll be right back.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
Our meat crew has our meat cage standing tall. Every day we cut fresh, every single day. We have great quality, we have great prices. You don't want to miss out, so make sure you come down and check us out. And also, look for our Facebook page, #SaveOnMeat. We have a ton of great giveaways every week involving meat. You're not going to want to miss that either. We also have chef-prepared, Chef Paul prepared sushi, everyday fresh, and Sushi Wednesdays, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing on our Facebook page a Sushi Madness shirt. Thanks for all the support out there, everyone. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Ryan Bowser in Ford City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back, everyone, here on High Top Sports Network. Penn Hills up 2-0 over the home Armstrong Riverhawks. Penn Hills has set wins of 27-25 and 25-18, looking to close it out here in this third set. Toy setting up Hiles. Hiles with the rocket there, gets deflected in front of the net. Johnson going for it all there, coming up just short. Armstrong gets on the board first. Believe this is the first time they opened the game with the first point. It's been so back and forth here. Hard to keep track of that long ago, but I do believe that is the case. Toy sending that one over. Toy will set it up for Buhite. He'll slap it across. Houlihan diving down with one arm, gets it across, and Tamonochi says, how do you like that? Gets a kill there and ties this one up. Braden Mallory to the service line here for the Indians. At the start of this first set, all tied up at 1. Mallory gets it across. Kioski over to Toy. Rosenberger trying to get the kill, but sent back that time by Tamonochi and Mitlow. Mallory back at the service line here for the Indians. Gets it across. Sends it a little too far there. Kioski just watches as that one goes towards the back wall there. And now it'll be Camden Buhite here, serving this up for Armstrong. Gets that across. Over to Houlihan. And double hit once again there on Houlihan. So Armstrong picking up a point on the error there by Penn Hills. Camden Buhite to serve again. Buhite gets that across. Just a little too much on there, though, as we're tied back up. That ball sailing out of the back of the zone there. Checking back in for the service duty will be Mark Pate. Feliciano thought about it, but kind of spreads his arms like a bird in the sky there, letting that ball just go between them and giving Armstrong the point. And while I'm thinking about it, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I don't want it to go underappreciated or something like that. I just got to say a big shout out to the Penn Hills boys volleyball team. They handed me a roster, and most of the time, you never know what you're going to get with a roster. Is it going to be numerical, alphabetical? How do I pronounce half these names a lot of the time are things that I'm thinking. But this time, Penn Hills, big shout out to the Indians coaching staff. They have pronunciations. And what a kill there by Tamonochi. He just brings the power there from that outside hitter position. And you saw it on display right there. But yeah, no, Penn Hills, their roster has pronunciations. So I love that. Tamonochi sends it over on the serve. Toy sets that one up for Feliciano, who lets that soar off the hands there of Braden Mallory, and another point for this Armstrong team. Hanging in tough here in this third set. Hiles checks off. Jonathan Yancy back in. He'll head to the service line. Yancy gets that one across. Dug out there by Feliciano. Set up by Toy to Feliciano. That one going off the ceiling. Great hustle there by Shamar Johnson. That one going out of bounds. A little too much power on that one is Armstrong now with their biggest lead of this game, up by 3. Jonathan Yancy back at the service line. Little jump serve there. Johnson over to Houlihan. Depew gets the kill. That was Joseph Mitlow with the kill, and Mitlow will head to the service line. Mitlow's serve into the net. So, back to serve now for Armstrong. It's captain Sean Feliciano. Houlihan setting up Mallory there. Toy sets up Wagaman. That one travels out of bounds, however. Now just a 2-point Riverhawks lead as Penn Hills gets the ball, and back to serve now will be the setter, Luke Houlihan. Houlihan gets that one just over the net. Feliciano sprinting after it, gets it over to Yancy, who sends it over. Houlihan with the set. Johnson gets it across. Nice dig there by Feliciano. Wagaman gets it across. Tamanochi with a great dig there, and an infraction double hit, they're going to say, and an Armstrong player looks to be down out there. Down on the play is Michael Wagaman, and while the injured player is getting attended to here, we're going to take a quick break. Keep it locked on to High Top Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
With over 40 years of experience, Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian provides sumptuous home-cooked food served by a friendly professional staff to make your next event worry-free. Ask about their grazing tables and 3-tier cheeseball cakes. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order, and be sure to check out their Facebook page for weekly Sunday takeout specials. Mention High Top Sports Network when you book your next event to receive a special 10% discount.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. Michael Wagaman able to make it off the court with the assistance of head coach Greg Hedgelin and the Iceman Todd Harvey, the trainer here at Armstrong. He was able to put weight down on that foot, so it's a good sign, but you can tell he's hurting out there, so we just wish a very speedy recovery out there to Michael Wagaman. Kioski with the serve. Houlihan setting up Mallory there. Keeping it alive was Johnson. Houlihan trying to keep it in there was number 15, Logan Depew, but he just couldn't get it over the net. It's a tough angle there he was hitting from, but that gives Armstrong now a 4-point lead. Kioski with the serve. Nice dig there by Shamar Johnson, and a nice dig there by Tamanochi. That one travels out of bounds. Armstrong going on a little bit of a run here. Kioski to serve. So a timeout taken down on the court. So while I have a second, I want to thank some more people here. Want to thank Ryan Bowser, State Farm Agency. Buckle up with State Farm to find auto insurance that fits you and your family's needs. Agent Ryan Bowser can assist you with all your auto insurance needs, from collision and comprehensive to rental and rideshare. State Farm is the largest auto insurance provider in the United States, and Ryan Bowser can help you find the plan that's right for you and your family. Contact Ryan Bowser today at 724-763-9331. The teams head back out onto the court. The ball is back in Carter Kioski's hands as he prepares to serve this one. Armstrong with a 5-point lead, their largest in this game, through 3 sets here. Tamanochi gets it over to Houlihan, and that one, 4 hits. Armstrong pulling ahead. You know, last set we saw Armstrong with a lot of kind of self-inflicted wounds, and this time it's the Indians kind of shooting themselves in the foot here. Uhite sends it across. Mallory back across to Armstrong. Claypool trying for the kill there. Nice hustle by Houlihan, and then sent over there by, I want to say that was Mitlow. Beautiful kill there by Camden Buhite. Found the open spot on the court and just sent it. Carter Kioski set to serve here for Armstrong. What a play there by Penn Hills, but it's not going to be enough as Armstrong comes away with the points. Opening up an 8-point lead. Kioski at the service line. And a timeout taken by the Indians. So while we have a second, I'm going to throw it over to commercial. Or you know what, on second thought, I know how much you guys like to hear me read, so here we go again. I want to thank Phoenix Physical Therapy in Katanning and Rural Valley. Life is all about motion, so orthopedic injuries are just a part of life. Phoenix Physical Therapy in Rural Valley and Katanning will help you recover, recharge, and rise to new heights after an injury by creating a program focused on you. Your life should be pain-free and filled with activities that you love, and with the help from Phoenix, you can get there. Schedule 24/7 online at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com or call today to make an appointment. So the Riverhawks back out onto the court. The Indians break huddle and do the same. It'll be Armstrong with the ball. Kioski has it, ready to serve, as Armstrong leads it by 8. Some discussion here from the official. Checking in here is Nathan Rosenberger. He'll come in for Jackson Claypool. Yeah, Jackson Claypool's out. Nathan Rosenberger in. Carter Kioski set to serve. The official kind of explaining herself to the Penn Hills coach. So once all the P's and Q's are minded here, we'll be ready to get back into some action here. Perhaps. Well, while we got some time here, just want to thank Battery Warehouse Plus here again. Spring is here, and Battery Warehouse Plus is ready to power you and your family through any outdoor activity, work, or play. Whether you're in need of commercial, heavy-duty, industrial, or farm, Battery Warehouse Plus carries a complete supply of power sources so that you can get the job done right. Battery Warehouse Plus also stocks motorcycle, ATV, UTV, and boat batteries so that you can enjoy all the outdoors has to offer. Best of all, they'll never sell you a new battery until they test the old one first. Check out Battery Warehouse Plus in Katanning at 13613 State Route 422, or visit their Butler location at 469 West Cunningham Street. Battery Warehouse Plus, your one-stop battery shop. And I think, nope, they're still discussing. So, you know, hang tight here, folks. I'm just confused what the hubbub is about just a substitution here. I think they get it figured out here, and now we're back underway. Kioski sends it over. Houlihan lifts that one up, and Toy able to get that one over to Rosenberger, who sends it over. Houlihan up now to Depew. He tries to punch that one over, but unable to get a good grip on the ball there, as that'll result in another point for Armstrong. Houlihan. That one's set back by Buhite. A great block there by the senior, Camden Buhite, sending that one right back at the Indians, and Armstrong with a 10-point lead. Kioski bringing consistency here from the service line since he stepped up to the line. He's set to serve again. That one goes across. Tamanochi. Johnson now hits it over, and they're going to say into the net, and Armstrong will get another point. Kioski's consistent serving continues. Buhite sends that over. Received there by Depew. Depew will now go for the kill. Kioski digs that out over to Toy. Toy now setting up Buhite, just lifts that one over. Houlihan gets it up to Johnson, but Johnson hits that ball into the net. Now a 12-point Armstrong lead, and you thought after that second set, you know, a 7-point win by this Indians team, you thought maybe, as my colleague and friend Josh Schreckengoss likes to say, Uncle Mo might have been on their side, but now it seems like that narrative has gone out the window, and Armstrong kind of just taken over. Uncle Mo bringing his comfy chair over to the house and sitting in after a nice Thanksgiving dinner. Armstrong with all of the momentum here now as Kioski can't get that one over, but an excellent job by Carter Kioski from the service line on that little run by Armstrong. Set to serve now will be Logan Depew. Depew jumps up, sends that across, received there by Yancy, sent over by Rosenberger. Tamonocci gets it over, dug out there by Kioski. Sent over by Buhite, dug out there by Houlihan. Tamonocci gets it there, dug out by Kioski. Buhite goes for the kill. That one deflects off the front row. Toy sets it up for Kioski, who sends it over to Buhite. That one hits off the net. It looked like, I don't think a blocker got a hand on it, but it just went off the top of the net on the Riverhawks side, and that gives the Indians a point here and a little life breathed into this offense here for Penn Hills. Houlihan setting up Johnson. He cannot get it over the net, so now Armstrong 5 points away from taking the set. The Indians lead it 2-0 here in the third. Dylan Toy from the line. Toy sends that one across. Johnson gets that to Houlihan. Tamonocci, just a little floater there. Toy gets it up to Rosenberger, and Rosenberger with the kill. T-minus 4 points for a set victory here for Armstrong. Toy gets that across, taken in there by Johnson, set up by Houlihan, sent back there by Rosenberger. Buhite thinks about it, backs up, thinks about it, backs up, and lets that one go out of bounds. So now 22-8, a statement here in the third set made by Armstrong. Dylan Toy sends that one across. Doing the salsa down there was Alan Tamonocci as he watched that one sail beyond the orange line. Set to serve now, number 2, the junior middle hitter, Braden Mallory. Mallory gets that one across. Kioski to Toy. Rosenberger gets that one sent back. Great block there in front by Joseph Mitlow. Mallory gets that one across, just skimming the top of the net. Toy setting up Buhite. Buhite gets it across. Johnson to Depew. Back to Johnson. Pushes that one across. Kioski bumps that one up for Buhite. He sends it across and finds the weak spot in the defense. 2 points away from taking the set as Armstrong inches closer and closer to the finish line. Buhite from the service line. He'll smack that across. Taken there by Depew, but that one ricochets off his forearm out of bounds. Took a bad bounce for him there, and now set point here for Armstrong. Big 14-point lead. Buhite sends it over. Depew receives it. Sent over to Tamonocci. Dug out there by Toy. Kioski sends it over to Feliciano, who hits that one into the net. So the Indians staying alive here at set point. And we'll have another substitution coming in now will be Mark Pate. He checks in for service duties here. He's done it a few times. Back in again. The freshman prepares to serve. Gets that one across. Dug out there by Buhite. Kept alive by Toy. And then sent over by Feliciano. 3 hits. They get it over. Tamonocci will not be denied, or maybe he will, as that one goes into the net, and Armstrong takes set 3. So we'll be heading to the 4th set at least, but I feel like this one could go the distance. I think this one has a real chance to go in 5 sets. So like Armstrong head coach Greg Hedgeland told me before the game, he thought it was going to be a good one, and it has delivered so far in terms of just back and forth. I mean, that third set was dominated there by Armstrong, but the first 2 sets back and forth, you know, we saw Penn Hills take that 7-point lead in the second set. That was a kind of a big lead. They took the largest lead of either teams in the set, but Armstrong responds in a big way, taking the set 25-11. And yeah, when we come back from commercial, it'll be time for the fourth set, so keep it locked on to High Top Sports Network. I'm Jake DeLuca, and I'll be right back.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olsen Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olsen and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olsen Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olsen Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olsen-chiro.com.
With over 40 years of experience, Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian provides sumptuous home-cooked food served by a friendly professional staff to make your next event worry-free. Ask about their grazing tables and 3-tiered cheeseball cakes. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order, and be sure to check out their Facebook page for weekly Sunday takeout specials. Mention High Top Sports Network when you book your next event to receive a special 10% discount.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Ryan Bowser in Ford City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back, everyone, here on High Top Sports Network. Just 10 seconds remain in between the intermission between sets here. Armstrong able to take that last one in decisive fashion, 25-11. Penn Hills took the second set, 25-18, and the Indians opened the first set with a 27-25 victory. So they lead it 2-1. Like I said before the break, though, I have a feeling this one could go to 5 sets. Starting off with the ball will be the Indians, and set to serve will be number 15, senior outside hitter Logan Depew. Depew set to serve. Gets that across. Received there by Yancy. Set up there by Toy. And then hammered across by Buhite. Buhite starting to heat up a little bit as this game goes on. This Armstrong team looking confident, looking strong here ever since the start of that third set. They took their lumps in the first two, but they're ready to fight here. Dylan Toy with the serve. Gets it across. Johnson with it. Into the net goes Houlihan. Looked like his back skimmed it. They'll get him for that. And Armstrong opening up here with a 2-0 lead. Back to set once more. Dylan Toy, the junior setter for Armstrong, gets that across. Received there by Shamar Johnson. Set up there for Temonochi. They're saying that one was as close as you can get. The Indians pleading their case that one was out. Armstrong doing the same, and the point is awarded to the Riverhawks, so they take a 3-0 lead. Much to the dismay of the Penn Hills players out there on the court right now, but that one was just in. The line judges going and pleading their case. Young man on the left there saying, it looked like it went into me. Also in the fray now, talking to the official, is Logan Cox. They do, in fact, give it to Armstrong. So the Riverhawks with a quick 3-0 lead to start out this fourth set. Uncle Mo's getting comfy. He's chilling on the Armstrong sidelines right now. It seems like they can do no wrong since the start of that third set. Dylan Toy gets that across, taken in by Tamonochi. Tamonochi looking for the kill, dug out there by Toy. Third hit, Hiles gets it over. What a great dig there. Tamonochi sending it across again. Hiles keeps it alive. Kioski sends that across on the third hit. Houlihan setting up Johnson. He cannot get the kill, and what a rally there by Armstrong. They are feeling full of confidence, and for good reason. They kept that possession alive and got the point. Multiple digs, tough digs. And they get another point here. So this Indians team just can't seem to find the mojo that they had in the first two sets, and this Armstrong team can do no wrong right now. Toy gets it across again on the serve. Houlihan just throws out an arm. That one hit off the pipes above the playing court there. So Armstrong with a quick 6-0 lead forces Penn Hill's hand into taking a timeout here. While we have a second, time to do some light reading here for you folks. Want to say a big thanks to Sprankle's Neighborhood Market, located at 151 North McKean Street in downtown Katanning. They feature an unrivaled meat selection, and they deliver quality ingredients at the most competitive prices around. Be sure to sample the chef-made sushi, always prepared fresh daily, and be sure to stop in for Sushi Badness every Wednesday for just $5. That's where you'll find me most Wednesday afternoons around lunchtime. Pick up a homemade grab-and-go meal, take home a delicious custom hoagie, and remember to check out Sprankle's Facebook page to hashtag #SaveOnMeat. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Sushi Madness. They have great sushi there, made fresh daily by their in-house chef, sushi chef. It's great. I always go for the spicy tuna, but they have a bunch of options. They got your classic California roll. They got this thing called a dragon roll that my colleague Josh Schreckengoss likes to get, and they have vegetarian options too. So sushi, very healthy, very good for you, and it tastes great too. That's always my favorite. As we get back into action here, it'll be Toy that sends that over on the serve, kept alive by Houlihan, and then sent over by Depew. Dug out there by Feliciano, over to Toy, and then Buhite gets that across. Diving for the dig there was Joseph Mitlow, but unable to get there, and Armstrong just continues to pour it on here, 7-0, up by a touchdown and an extra point to start this fourth set. Toy sends that one across. Tamonochi with the kill, and I mean the power he generates and the vertical leaping ability of Alan Tamonochi is just second to none here tonight. He can jump out of the gym, and he has some power to boot on that on his kills. Mallory sends that across, dug out there by Kioski, and that one will travel out of bounds. So this Penn Hills team starting to show some signs of life here, digging into this lead, down by 5. Mallory at the service line once more here for the visiting Indians. Gets that across. Taken in by Buhite, diving after it is Toy, and they cannot get it across. So Armstrong struggling here with their service return, or serve receive rather, the receiving end of it. Braden Mallory at the service line gets that one across, taken in by Feliciano, bumped up there by Toy, and then sent across by Kioski. Floated up in the air that time by Depew, and then sent across by Tamonochi, but they're going to get him with a double hit, and so Armstrong gets the ball back here with a 5-point lead. Camden Buhite to serve this one, gets that across, received there by Johnson. Houlihan gets that to Tamonochi, and that one deflects off the front line of Armstrong out of bounds, so another point here for the Indians. Checking in is the service specialist, freshman Mark Pate. Slaps that one, but that one will travel beyond the orange tape and give Armstrong a point. So a service error there by Pate leads to Armstrong with the ball. Heading to the service line now is number 22, Nathan Rosenberger. He approaches the line, sends it over. Johnson to Houlihan, over to Tamonouchi. Toy now up to Feliciano, gets that one across. Johnson able to catch Armstrong off guard there on the dig. That one goes over the net and will lead to an Indians point. Kind of bounced off a Claypool there. I don't think he was ready for that one, and the ball went into the net. It'll lead to Alan Tamonouchi with the serve, and that one into the net, so Armstrong gets it right back. Well, actually, I think that they're going to get him on some sort of substitution thing going on down there, so actually the point goes to the Indians, a much-needed point if you're Penn Hills. Tamonouchi sends it across. Buhite receives it. Toy sends that back to Buhite. Buhite sending it over. Houlihan up to Depew. Claypool gets that one over and gets the kill, extending this Armstrong lead to 4 points once more. Tamonouchi sends that over. Heading to the service line will be Jonathan Yancy, the junior defensive specialist here for Armstrong. Gets ready to make his approach, waits for that electronic whistle, and sends that across, but that one too much. And now the score 10-7, or as it reads on the scoreboard, 7-10, which also happens to be my birthday. Buhite receives that one. Toy over to Claypool. Claypool unable to keep that one in bounds. So the Indians trailing by just 2. They've been on an 8-3 run since Armstrong opened up this set with a 7-0 start. But, you know, the Indians fighting back here. Kioski and Yancy making a business decision, just kind of dancing out of the way of that ball. They will pick up the point here, and they're up by 3 once again. So it'll be Sean Feliciano set to serve it here. Gets that across, taken by Depew, set by Houlihan, and sent over by Depew, dug out there by Feliciano. Up to Buhite. Buhite gets that one, hits the roof there. Tamonouchi gets that across, dug out there by Feliciano. Houlihan setting up Depew. He gets it across, and that one will find the inside corner and get the Indians back on the board. Back to serve will be Luke Houlihan here for the visiting Indians. Aiden McKay, one of the line judges here, sending that over to Houlihan. And Houlihan will smack that one. Received there by Yancy. Up now to Buhite. Buhite able to pin it in between the front line there of Penn Hills. And they get another point here. So Armstrong set to serve. It'll be Carter Kioski. He got us started earlier in this one. Opened up the 7-0 lead off of his excellent serving. And he starts right where he left off, picking up an ace. So Kioski back to serve once more. Johnson. And Houlihan gets it across, but a great dig there by Kioski. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, as Penn Hills gets hit by a net violation, it looked like. Carter Kioski to serve again here for Armstrong, up by 5 in this 4th set. Johnson over to Houlihan, back to Johnson, and he just kind of lets it go there for Depew, who gets it across. Toy setting up Yancy there, unable to keep it alive. That one hits off the front of the net. Reset the possession. Houlihan setting up Johnson there. That one finds its way across, dug out there by Toy, and then sent across by Buhite. Houlihan across to Depew. He'll send that one across, but it'll be too hard as that one sails out of bounds. Now a 6-point lead here for Armstrong. Carter Kioski back at the service line. Perhaps. Got another discussion here between the officials down on the court. But now, without further ado, Kioski with the serve. That one deflects weirdly off of Mitlow's hands. And Johnson unable to get the ball to stay in bounds. Kioski continues his dominance from the service line. He got us started with that 7-0 run, and he's keeping it going. Back at it again. That one mishandled by Mitlow. Armstrong with all the momentum in the world and an 8-point lead. Well, folks, I'm not a betting man, but I'd say it's safe to say this one's probably going to go to the fifth set, and Carter Kioski with another ace. The junior just killing it out here. Houlihan gets it to Johnson with the kill, and a much-needed kill there for the Indians, rather, as Johnson, he's kind of struggled with his hitting on that front line there, but able to finally get that kill.